We are going to press record. Oh, we're recording. Perfect. Welcome everybody to our Wednesday night Free to Dream event. My name's Leah and I have been with the Juice Plus company for, I think it's nearly 2.5 years now, and it's been pretty life-changing for me. And this event is really just an opportunity for us to share a little bit of what we've been up to and how myself and some other like-minded people over here on the West Coast have really been able to, I guess, do life a different way and been able to create some success, escaping the 9 to 5 and really being our own boss. So look, I came into this business, when there was a bit of pain in my life. I had a young baby and I was having to look at going back to work, and that was not something that I wanted to do. And I just really lost passion for, the career that I'd previously had. And I came across this amazing opportunity, and I just thought, what if this is something that, really gives me the freedom to be able to live the life that I want? And that was to be able to be the parent that I want, be there for my kids, but also not to have to say no to everything, because, funds were tight, and, the life we'd created for ourselves certainly needed 2 incomes. And I didn't want my husband to have to wear all that pressure. So, this was definitely something that, if I could create it around my family, which I've been able to do, it has been pretty incredible. So I guess tonight what we'll do is just really share some stories of, how we've been able to really create, these amazing business. And we'll really just address 2 issues, I guess, which is one really around our health and wellness. And, I just am so passionate about the product and program that we have. I just think there's so much conflicting, things out there, and crazy fad diets where you have to calorie count, and it's just, so much of it is garbage in my opinion. And then, I think what we have is just a really easy, sustainable, family-friendly way for everybody to having good health. And the other is really, I guess, around, health, our lifestyle. And I think 2 major stresses everybody has is around finances and time. And we'll really talk about, really, I guess, that how this could be an answer for that as well. So let's start really where it all began, and that is with our amazing whole food product, which are our Juice Plus capsules if you've never seen them before. So they are a blend of fruits, veggies, berries, and we've also got our omegas. So these really came into my life where I was, like I said, a new mum, not feeling amazing. And I'd always been one of those really health conscious people. I definitely wasn't into supplements. I definitely think that we should be able to get everything from our diet and what we're putting into our body. And I was really, conscious of everything that I was putting into my body. But what I know is that I was super tired all the time. I was exhausted. And that's just really who I thought that was kind of my makeup. I've spent the last kind of 15 years just being quite exhausted, and it didn't seem to matter, how healthy I ate. It was a constant battle that I didn't have a lot of energy. And so I knew that I really probably wasn't getting everything that my body needed. I was trying to eat loads of fruits and veggies, but on a regular basis, I definitely wasn't getting the recommended serve. And I'm not alone. There's, 96% of Australians that are not getting the recommended serves of veggies every day. So to be able to take these amazing magic beans and to be able to get them into my body, feed my body with whole foods, fruits, veggies and berries at a cellular level just completely made sense to me. I love the way it's made and the science behind it. It's definitely produce that is grown in the cleanest environment, herbicide, pesticide free. It's picked at ultimate peak ripeness. So the quality is just unbelievable. And then, it's really put into the capsules. So it's like food and our body is taking it in as food and it's being completely absorbed. There's over 35 peer-reviewed medical journal studies done on Juice Plus and what it does to our body. And they're done on a range of different topics. But basically what they show is that it reduces systemic inflammation in the body. And what we know is systemic inflammation causes illness. So, to me, it's kind of my health insurance. It's really taking care of my micronutrition every single day. And, more importantly, the benefits that I felt, and we hear all the time, within kind of 10 days of taking these 2.5 years ago, I definitely felt more energy, sustained energy throughout the day. I just definitely lost the brain fog, and in overall, my family and my friends and everybody I know who's been on it has definitely felt amazing benefits from really just flooding their bodies at a cellular level with loads of this nutrition. The other product that we do have is our beautiful omegas, and this is a vegan source of omega, so it's got no horrible fishy aftertaste, and it's all beautiful seeds that it's been taken from. It's got pomegranate, it's got really just taking out the middle fish and going straight to the algae, and you're getting all the range of omegas that our bodies need, and they can't produce themselves as well. I always knew that omega was super important, especially for women when they are going through pregnancy, and also after postpartum as well. But I definitely could never take an omega because of the aftertaste. It was just something that just did not agree with me, and I had really looked for a nice vegan omega that really agreed with me, and I'm just so glad that I found this, because it's just an incredible for so many parts of the body, including inflammation, cognitive function, your eyesight, skin. So yeah, it's something that I will definitely never go without as well. Because Juice Plus is really the company with a heart, and we're all about starting at the grassroots level and really having sustainable health for everybody, what better way than to make sure our kids are getting amazing nutrition. So for every adult that is actually taking our capsules, you can sponsor a child to either take the capsules or these amazing chews. So this is, an amazing way to get the good nutrition into our kids. There's over 1 million kids worldwide who are eating these chews or getting their product for free, and they are participating in a worldwide health study. And what the results from that study are showing is that kids who are eating their Juice Plus are, having less days off school, less doctor's visits, drinking more water. They are, pooping better, and I just love that with kids there's no such thing as a placebo. You can't force a child to do anything, and what we're hearing, and I hear all the time from my clients, is that kids that have once really shied away from those colourful vegetables are starting to really reach for things like tomatoes and capsicums and cucumbers, and I've definitely seen that with my little girl as well. She takes her Juice Plus every day, and she's got an amazing immune system. I definitely credit it to starting her on Juice Plus quite young, but she also has a great palate. She definitely goes through fussy times as kids do, but she'll definitely, really normally eat those colourful vegetables, which we definitely want all our kids to be eating. We see also, a range of benefits really tangible with, people taking Juice Plus, not just kids, but things like psoriasis and dermatitis, really starting to clear up, and acne, and, it's pretty incredible, I guess, that when you start to feed your body with amazing nutrition, what it can do. The other product we have are our amazing complete powders, and I'm obsessed with these. I cannot go a day without them. These just really feed our body the macronutrition that it needs. As a busy mum, and I think, look, we're all busy, there's no doubt, it's hard sometimes to make sure that every meal we're having is really balanced of your good fats, carbohydrates and proteins. And what I love is that in this little sachet is just absolutely jam-packed full of superfoods, and it's just a really nice balanced meal, and it's completely vegan as well. So it's just got a whole heap of things. There's absolutely no way that I would otherwise get into my day. I add this into a big smoothie in the morning. My little girl absolutely loves it. I just know that, even if the rest of the day is not perfect, we've really started our day by having our magic beans, and also, having a super smoothie that is just full of all the packed-full goodness. I also really like to use it in the afternoon. I get that kind of, slum around 3 o'clock, as lots of people do. And I just feel like when I have my smoothie that's had my, got the complete powder in it, I just get that instant hit, that instant energy, and it's really sustainable to keep you going for the rest of the day as well. So yeah, absolutely love these. Great to have in your handbag. If you get kind of caught out, and otherwise you're going to maybe grab something like a coffee and cake, which has no nutritional value really, then you've instead got a great alternative as well. So the other great thing is that along with our product, we actually plug all of our beautiful clients into a program that is really all around sustainable, healthy living for everybody. And it's a beautiful family-friendly program full of loads of, I think there's over 250 recipes that are just absolutely delicious and really just based around whole foods and going back to, you know, the real basics of eating what's good for our body and listening to our body. There's no calorie counting, there's no deprivation. It's really just got something for everybody, and it meets you where you're at as well. So look, I absolutely love it. There's different components of it. We've got an amazing shred program, which is really designed for the person who wants to challenge themselves, and we see amazing results from that. I've recently done it after having my second baby, and you know, I just know that it accelerated the results. So now I'm feeling much more comfortable in my clothes, and it was just easy as well. I think it's not around you know, depriving your body and not eating, which would not be possible for me. It's really just around listening to your body and feeding it with amazing whole food goodness, really good fats as well, and really looking after your body, and combined with an exercise program as well. So yeah, look, there's a beautiful detox, there's meal plans, there's you know, your pantry essentials, shopping guides, absolutely everything you would need to really start your health journey. So we're going to cross over to Mel now, who is going to share a little bit about her Juice Plus journey and how she has found the product and program. If you want to take yourself off mute, Mel.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I came across one of Leah's posts on Instagram, which was came to me at a point in my life where I was putting on weight, had 2 kids under 3, no energy, just feeling really flat, you know, couldn't wait for my afternoon nap with the kids. That was my aim, to just sort of get through the day for them to nap so I could nap. And it was an 8-week shred, and it was all about no calorie counting, no deprivation, and so I thought, I've got nothing to lose. I need to do something. I've never been on a diet. Didn't want to go on a diet because I love my food, and I've got no idea how to count calories. So I jumped on the program and the product, and like almost immediately, sort of in the first few days, just by fueling my body with so many nutrients and goodness, I was feeling really good, and I was getting up before the kids got up with so much energy and going for walks, you know, at 5 o'clock in the morning. Got really engrossed in the program, all the recipes, because I love to cook. My husband was cooking them as well. I mean, they're all family friendly, the recipes, but really, really good. Yummy recipes. And I think in the first 4 weeks I lost 5 kilos, and it just totally set me up for some good lifestyle habits. And you know, at the park, instead of me just sitting there watching my kids like I would have because I had no energy, I was up pushing my kids, you know, on the Flying Fox, you know, feeling really good. So I've been on the product for about 1.5 years now, and I wouldn't go a day without it, totally. I've also been on the Omegas for about 3 months, and just sort of in the last couple of weeks I've noticed that my knees, like for the last couple of years, my knees have started to ache. A lot of the time at night when I'm just sitting on the couch, my knees will ache, and that's all gone, and I definitely put it down to those. So that's a really good thing. And my 2 kids, they take the chews every day, and you know, I know that they're getting goodness in them before they've left the house. They love the whole food shakes as well. My son had a big operation last year, and he lost a lot of weight, and by him having a whole food shake and bulking up with, you know, fruits and, you know, spinach and zucchini and things like that, he thought he was just getting a, you know, total just a normal milkshake, not realizing he's getting something that's got, you know, mushroom powder and broccoli and quinoa in it. And he bulked up really fast. He put on, about 4 kilos in about, I think it was in about 10 weeks. So I've definitely put it down to that as well by getting all that goodness in him. So yeah, I'm a total advocate for the product and the program.
Awesome. Thanks, Mel. I'll head on over to Jo now. Unmute yourself, Jo.
Thanks, Leah. Great to hear your story again, Mel. I didn't know that about your son. So that there's always something new to share, which I love. So like Leah said, my name's Jo. I am in WA, like most of us, I think, but I'm actually up north in the Pilbara. I'm in Port Hedland. And I've been with the Juice Plus business now for probably almost 2.5 years. And I was first introduced to the products because my daughter was getting really sick, and I was looking for a way to boost her immune system. But I really quickly saw the benefit in the business, and I saw a way for us to be able to bring my husband home from FIFO, from fly in, fly out. My highest value was to really have our family under one roof and have him home every night. I have 5 and an 8-year-old. And so having him around so that he could be the dad that he wanted to be was really important to me. So the business ticked a lot of boxes, and we just went from there. And 2 years down the track, I've been able to retire myself from nursing. I'm now a full-time stay-at-home mum, and doing this and being able to be there for school pick-up and drop-off every day. I'm able to be there for assemblies, for swimming lessons, for dance class, for all those things, which I love. I love being able to be available, and I love being able to say yes to those things if my children want to do it. So, that's really special to me as well, that I've not only improved the health of my family, but also been able to improve our well-being and our lifestyle as well, which I love. But there was a lot of things that I wasn't sure about when this was first put to me. And one of them was that I wasn't sure if it was a pyramid thing. When I asked a few questions and sort of looked into it a bit more, and the girl that introduced me to the program, her name's Nat, and she and I sort of went, is it one of those things? I wasn't sure. And she said, look, Jo, they've been illegal since the 70s. So if we were doing anything dodgy, we probably would have been found out by now. But, when you look at a lot of businesses, they do run on that pyramid type structure. So I like to use our local Woolies or Coles as an example. And at the top of that food chain there, I suppose, you have the Coles CEO. And then down the bottom, we've got the checkout chicks, or the boys or girls on the checkout, and even their jobs aren't safe anymore because we've got our automated, where you do it yourself checkouts and that sort of thing. And they might get the chance to move up the system, or, become the bakery department manager or things like that. But their chances of getting up to the CEO position are really slim. And so what I loved about our business was that everybody came in at the same level, and it didn't matter if you were a stay-at-home mum or a nurse, or if you were, working full-time or any of those things. It didn't matter. Everybody was met, and all came in at the same level, which I loved. And we all got equal opportunity to go to the top level as well, if we wish. One of the great things about this is that it meets us where we're at. And if you've got big goals, then great, you can really tick those off. And, we see families with people that have been able to retire their husbands and do this full time, and really make some amazing changes to their lifestyle. But then we've got other people that come into it and they might just want to pay the grocery bill. They might just have those small goals, and that's completely fine too. So it's really something you can do as big or as small as you wish, which I just love the flexibility. And by doing all those things, it just means that we get more options to not miss out on those magic moments with our families. So that's really important to me. And something else that I was concerned about was that I wasn't going to have a lot of time to do this. And when I looked closely at it, I could do it really with about 15 minutes a day, 15 to 30 minutes a day. And The flexibility is amazing. It just fits in around me and around my family. So, you know, I pick up the kids from school, the phone goes in the drawer, and I'm there for my kids. When they're at school, I get stuff done. And then when they go to bed, I can get stuff done again. But it's not fitting business around kids. It's kids. It's not fitting kids around business. It's fitting business in around kids and family. So that's really special to me, and it's really important because, like I said, family is a really high value for me. And then something else I was worried about was that I didn't know that many people, and the people that I did know, I didn't want to be chasing them down, you know, be that person where they were walking across the street and saying, oh, geez, watch out for Jo. She's going to chase you down with being that crazy Juice Plus lady. You know, we share a product that we love and we recommend it. We don't force it on people. We certainly don't, you know, pull out flip charts at barbecues and things like that. It's really, really just a matter of recommending a product that we love and sharing stories like you've heard here tonight. So I love that it's a really gentle and easy way to go about sharing this business, and super simple along the way as well. So that's really cool. So I think that's probably it from me tonight. I'm going to pass it over now to, where are we going, Leah?
Charlie.
To Charlie, and she's going to share a bit about her business story. Thanks, Charlie.
Thanks, Jo. Yes, for you that don't know me, I'm Charlie, and Juice Plus and this amazing opportunity came into my life just over a year ago now. I'd returned to work after having my first baby, and although I wanted to return to work, I have a corporate role, I wanted a role outside of the home. I wanted more than just being a mum and staying at home. Once I'd returned to work, I kind of realised that actually this wasn't my passion anymore, and it wasn't really where I wanted to be. Becoming a mum had kind of changed things for me. I knew that I wanted to be successful, and I wanted the money that came with that, but I knew in my corporate role doing that would mean more hours and more time away from my family, and that just really wasn't appealing to me. And ultimately I'd just be working on someone else's dreams, and like I said, I just didn't have any passion for what I was doing. So for a while I'd been watching what Leah had been up to on social media. We'd been friends for quite a few number of years, but hadn't really caught up, so I wasn't really sure what she was up to, but knew she was doing something that looked pretty exciting, and she looked like she was having a lot of fun while she was making money. So I just reached out to her to find out more about what she was doing, to see if maybe it was something that I could do. And so when she explained what was involved, it just made sense immediately, especially the products and program. I thought, had no questions, I was just jumped straight on board. And because they made so much sense to me and I loved them so much so quickly, I knew that I'd be sharing them with other people. So that just made sense to me that I should do the business as well, because like I said, I'd be sharing it anyway. And also I loved that this was something that I could do around my family, and also at the time I was working part-time as well, so it was just really flexible, and I could start at my own pace and just see where it took me. So fast forward a year to 18 months, and I've now had my second baby. I'm on maternity leave from my corporate role. I would love to not have to return after my maternity leave ends, but either way I'm really in a great position knowing that even if I do go back to work for whatever reason, that I won't have to be there for the rest of my life. I've got another option now, which is what I love. The thought of going back to my corporate role for another 30 years was pretty depressing. So just now having an alternate future that I can kind of design for myself and family, have that flexibility and freedom, is something that I'm loving. And just knowing that this amazing community we've got and the company behind the products is so supportive, I just kind of totally believe that this is where my future is, and anything's possible. So I love it.
Awesome. Thanks, Charlie. I love it. We're going to head on over to Bree now, who's going to share a little bit more about the business.
Thank you. Thanks, Leah. Thanks, Charlie. Yeah, so I've been doing this now it will be coming up to 3 years in May, June, which has gone really fast, to be completely honest. But how and why this came into my life, my maternity leave was coming to an end. So I'd been on mat leave for probably about 18 months. And also at the end of my maternity leave, I was also, I had to move my family from Queensland over to Western Australia. So I was at that point where I had, like what Charlie was saying, I just lost a bit of my identity, didn't want to go back to the corporate world. My husband's a shift working, does shift working, and I was really just looking for a community or just something to just fill that void that I was missing. And I had jumped on the products, and then within about 2 weeks of that, my friend, I told her how I've just resigned from my corporate job and how I was feeling, and she pretty much told me then that there is a business opportunity within these products. And so I went to an event just like this, and it just ticked all the boxes for me. It gave me the flexibility to work around my family. Who wouldn't want a health upgrade for starters? So that ticked all the boxes, and just the fact that I could just the thing that I liked the most about this was the community of inspiring women, and there are guys as well. I know there's a guy in here tonight, so I'm not going to, I'm not going to, pin you out, but the women in this community and guys as well is just absolutely inspirational, and I just wanted a part of that. I think that was one thing that I had just been missing my whole life was that community, and being in that community with inspirational people who are just constantly growing just made me want to just grow and grow and grow as well. So this company, yes, it's fantastic with the products, but it's definitely, if you're looking for this community to want to grow and better yourself, this is definitely the place to do it, because the things that I'm doing today, and if you told me that 3 years ago that I'll be doing the things I'm doing today, I would just laughed at you and went, yeah, that's not going to happen. But because of this business and because of the community and the confidence I've gained in this, the world's my oyster. I'm loving it. So I'm going to go straight into the fun stuff, the money. So we get paid 3 ways in this business. So the first way we get paid is by retail profit. So when you do sign up to the business, you pay your $165 to your franchise, and that gives us your virtual office. So we're that middle person between linking the customer to the head office. So we also have a head office. So head office has the warehouse with all the products. So they're also the people who do the payments and ship all the products out to the customer. And every time they do that, we get paid a retail profit for that. The other way we get paid is via commission. So there's 3 levels of commission. And the other way we get paid is bonuses. So I don't know about you guys, but I've never, ever had a job where I've been paid bonuses before. So I'm loving the fact that there is endless amounts of bonuses that you can get in this company. It is amazing. And the deal is in our team is when you get a bonus, it does not go on a credit card. It doesn't go on bills. It goes on you and your family to celebrate you getting a bonus. So, yeah, that's what I love about the bonuses. And speaking of bonuses, I bet you want to know how much they are. Well, I put the link earlier for you. So, our first level for your bonuses is you get paid is $400. Now, this is not a sign-up company. So, if we sign people on, that's great. We don't get paid for that. What you do actually get paid for, and what the bonuses are for, are teaching people to get to these levels. So when you get to the first level of SDBF, you get paid $400. Now, the person who taught you get to that level, they also get a sponsor bonus of $400. Also, these are not capped. So the more people you teach to get to these levels, the more bonuses that you get as well. The next level of SC is your $600 bonus, and again, sponsor also gets a $600 bonus. SSC is $1,200, and then again, yes, the sponsor also gets $1,200 bonus as well. Your QNMD gets a $1,500 bonus, and again, your sponsor also gets that $1,500 bonus, which that's just crazy. And once you get to our pinnacle position of NMD, that is a $3,000 bonus. Now, the person who taught you get to there, they're already on enough. They don't need another bonus. They've already got it, so they don't get us the sponsor bonus. So from my understanding is once you reach into that pinnacle position, you are like on a six-figure income. Like that to me is just amazing. And all that you did is invested $165 into the business, and then you can potentially be on a six-figure income. So that's crazy. I love it. So that's the fun stuff done. So I'm going to pass it back over to Leah to wrap things up.
Thanks, Bree. Thanks, guys. Yeah, you know, I guess if any of what you've seen tonight or heard tonight resonates with you, I would just encourage you to go back to the person who invited you to jump on and take a look at, you know, what it is and really get your questions answered. I came into this business very skeptical. You know, I definitely had no idea how I was going to build a business. I was at home. I didn't have a large network. But you know what, I just love the idea of being able to change the direction of where my life was going. I'd seen life being done where you just work the 9-to-5 job and, like Charlie said, work on somebody else's dreams. And, you know, that's all I kind of knew. You know, you go, you study at university, you get a really good job and you stay in it and you retire. And life's too short to stay doing something that you don't love and it doesn't light you up inside. And that's the absolute reality. So if what you're doing right now doesn't make you aesthetically happy, then what if this is something that can give you the opportunity to have the life that you want and to be able to say yes to more? And that's certainly what appealed about it to me. And I'm so glad I took the opportunity because, you know, 2.5 years on, I certainly haven't done the business really fast, and that's okay. You know, you can really do this however fits in with your life, but I've been able to have a second baby. I haven't returned to work, and I probably won't have to ever return to a job again, essentially. This business has given me the income. You know, I've been able to have some time off while I had my baby, and you know, didn't have to worry about maternity pay and those sorts of things, and you know, when the money stops coming in and how you're paying a mortgage and all those worries that we can often have. So you know, I definitely would say that if it wasn't for this business, I'm not really sure what I'd be doing, but I certainly wouldn't be as happy as I am. And that's really it from us, guys. So thanks for jumping on, and we're here every Wednesday night. Thanks.